Today we are diving deep into a speaker that has shaken up the audiophile world, the Magnepan LRS Plus. If you're looking for an insanely detailed sound, a true high-end experience, these speakers are very different from your traditional box speakers, and they require a proper setup to shine the way they should. If you're in the Vegas area or will be in town for travel, you're free to come by and try out these speakers in person to our showroom at Lifestyle AVI. So in this video, we are going to cover the design and build quality of the LRS Plus, the right amplifier and setup to get the most out of these speakers, who these speakers are for and who they are not for, and finally, my overall thoughts after testing them extensively. If that sounds good, then make sure to stick around and let's jump right in. First off, let's talk design. Unlike traditional speakers with woofers and tweeters inside a wooden box, the Magnepan LRS Plus is a planar magnetic speaker. Instead of cones moving in and out, these use a thin vibrating diaphragm. Suspended in a magnetic field, this design has some huge benefits. For one, it eliminates unwanted cabinet resonance, and you don't get the traditional sound signature of a wooden box. Physically, these are tall, slim panels standing at 48-inch height and just over a foot wide with a depth of only an inch. They're lightweight, but also a bit fragile, so you have to be careful when handling them. Now, let's talk about aesthetic choices, because these speakers aren't just about sound. They're also a part of your room decor, and Magnepan offers the LRS Plus in a range of fabric color options, which can be paired with different side rails to match your style. You can choose from black fabric with black aluminum side rails, a sleek modern look, if you ask me. That being said, these speakers are very room dependent, which brings us to our next section. Now, I'm just gonna take a minute to show you guys. When I say they're lightweight, they are ridiculously lightweight. I'm moving them with one hand, coffee in the other. These are the aluminum feet that we just pointed out. And again, these come in various colors, as well as our ability to go ahead and customize them for you. This is the most important part of this video. The Magnepan LRS Plus needs the right amplifier and place to perform at its best. First, let's talk about amplification. These speakers are not easy to drive. They have a low impedance of 4 ohms and require a lot of current. If you try to power them with a basic AV receiver, they're going to sound weak and lifeless. Instead, you want to use a high current amplifier, preferably at least 1,000 or 100 watts per channel at 4 ohms. An example is Heigl or Rotel Michi. Now for placement. These are dipole speakers, which means they radiate sound from both the front and the back. This means you cannot put them against a wall. For best performance, place them within 3 feet of the back wall. Angle them slightly towards your listening position. Have some absorption behind them to control reflections. If you do this right, the LRS Plus will reward you with an immense experience. But if you ignore these simple setup rules, they might not impress you as much as they really should. Now, let's get real. These speakers are not for everybody. Let's just break it down. Who are these speakers for and who are they not for? First off, they are for the audiophiles who value precision and transparency. It also is designed for people who have a dedicated listening room or a space to position them correctly. It's also for those who enjoy acoustic, jazz, classical, vocal-centric music would be ideal. These speakers are now not for bass heads who want deep, punchy, low end without a subwoofer, which is kind of yucky, but to each their own. People who can't place them away from the walls, like, come on guys, that's the main rule here. Those who need super loud, room-filling sound for big parties, if you fit into this first category, you are an incredible experience with these speakers. But if not, there are plenty of great speakers and traditional speakers that might suit your needs just a bit better if you're looking for that big sound in the middle of a huge party, you need a lot of bass, you're feeling like you're at EDC, this is not for you. Now, here's the final verdict. We've come to a conclusion. Are the Magnepan LRS Plus worth it? For $995, these are hands down one of the most unique speakers at this price point. They offer a totally different way to experience the music, and in the right setup, which simple rules but very important, they compete with speakers far above their price range. But again, they need the right amp, the right setup, and the right listener to appreciate them. If you have the space and power, I'd highly recommend giving these a try. And if you do, let me know in the comments your experience with them and if the planar magnet speakers are something that you guys absolutely love. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the little bell icon for a more in-depth content video regarding these speakers. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.